Hey everyone, so in my last video I mentioned I wanted to do a mask on my preteen whose face is oh so lovely. Landon, say hi.
Hello.
You know everybody that's going to be watching this, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. So I have Cackle Spackle, which is a spearmint based. I'm a little concerned on trying that with him just because I don't want it to burn. And a lot of the reason why is because on the Cackle Spackle it has kaolin, which we all know me, I am horrible at pronouncing stuff, so I think it's kaolin. It has a tendency to produce, like, to bring out the impurities and the like your blood vessels. It makes circulation, so it turns you red. I don't really want to use that on him yet, so we are going to try. I have these samples that I got in my pack that are the pineapple pick-me-up, and I'm going to try that on him because it's a fruit enzyme based. And his problem right now, because he's going through puberty, is he gets right here really bad dry, and he breaks out, and he gets right here as he's starting to get like the little white heads. So we're going to see if this helps. So what I'll do is I'll show you how I put on masks, and I'm going to do it on him, and then we'll pause and let it sit, because it's 5 to 10 minutes for the pineapple one, and I believe it's 5 to 10 minutes for the Cackle Spackle too. I'm only going to do 5 on him because I really truly don't want to have an issue with it being too much on such a little body. So I have extra samples of this, so if anyone wants to try the fruit enzyme one, please let me know. I feel like that would be a lot more calmer or not as intense as the spearmint base. So when I have done masks, I've always used a foundation brush. A, I don't want the oils on my hands to go on my face, and B, you use less product because your hands aren't soaking it up. So we're just gonna go with that because that's how I use it. So the pineapple one, ooh, actually smells really good. It smells like pineapple, and it, let's see, looks like pineapple, like a pineapple gel, I guess. So I'm actually, you know what, before I do this, hold this real quick, honey. I'm going to, him in his hair, I'm going to, you know, clip it back so I don't get any in it, which he's gonna love me for this later in life. Now he's wondering why he wanted to do it, and his friends are gonna see this.
Yay.
All right, here we go. So I literally, in just downward strokes, I'm gonna put a thin layer on it. Make sure you don't get it in your eyes. That will burn. I don't care what mask it is. I have done that before in my life, and that does not feel good. And it truly smells really good. I don't know what it smells like, a gel candy. You know, like the gel Asian candies that are like lychee and haichus. There we go. It kind of smells like a pineapple haichu, but like this. I don't want to get it on his lips. You know, I went back and forth because, in all honesty, he probably needs more of the Cackle Spackle, because this one will be an enzyme which will get off all the dead skin and kind of start his skin over, whereas the Cackle Spackle is supposed to be more of like the impurity, taking out impurities, and we all know how that was when we were younger, and his skin is a hot mess right now. I'm just thankful that he has more of my skin. I'm not quite actually sure how Dan's skin was when he was younger, but I didn't break out a lot. I got a lot of blackheads when I was younger, and I had a lot of dry skin. I especially got the dry skin. I don't know who else's kids got this, but like the dry skin right in the crack of your nose, that child has exactly that issue. So we are constantly, he is a coconut oil master at this point in life. All right. Is there anywhere that feels like I didn't get?
No, but I can already feel it soaking in.
You can feel it soaking in?
Yeah.
Does it feel like it's doing any? Does it burn?
It doesn't burn like super bad, but it like, you can still feel it. Yeah.
It's tingling?
Yeah.
Alright. Do you feel like I didn't get anywhere that you need it?
No, I feel like you got everywhere.
I mean, the good thing about this is that it is fruit based, right? The fruit enzyme, so it's not like I'm gonna mess up my child. As long as he doesn't have a pineapple allergy, we're good. Which I think we're good. So I'm gonna put you guys on pause, so it's gonna be kind of like cut and chopped, because we have to wait 5 minutes, and we will be back. All right, we are back. So I'm gonna go get the washcloth wet with warm water so we can take it off. It's been 5 minutes. You can go as long as 10. Landon's gonna kind of explain what he felt when it was on, and just keep in mind that he has extreme dry right in here. So he'll kind of go over like what it felt here, what it kind of felt like all over when it started drying, what it was like. How did he feel about it? Was it burning? Did it feel okay? So he's gonna do that while I go over here.
Okay.
And just keep talking while I'm doing this.
Okay, so like my mom said, I have dryness right around here. So when she put it on there, I felt like tingling. And then after that, around my jawline, it started to dry. And then you could feel like tingling around there. And it would dry up. And so literally what it feels like is like an extra layer of skin on top. And so all this around my nose, from like right here all the way around there, I feel like tingling sensation, and it literally feels like a regular extra layer of skin.
There you go. All right. So I have warm to take it off, and then I've got a cold just to close his pores. I'm not going to do an on mask with him just right now because I don't have, the avocado one is on the way, and I don't want to just put everything on his skin because he is young. So we're going to do this mask, and then I'm just going to put the Suns Out, Fun's Out moisturizer on him afterwards. And this is the one that was the aloe and vitamin E. So that'll help a lot. But you know, one thing about this is like, I don't feel bad putting this on my kid. You know, I'll put a ton of stuff on my face. Like, let's all be honest there. I have tried everything under the sun. Do you remember the St. Ives masks when we were younger that were like the crunchy ones? It was like apricot or something like that, and you would scrub the heck out of your face. Horrible. Like, I remember doing those all the time when I was younger. Or you'd have like that green, it was like a peely mask, and it was like green, and it came in like a white tube. I don't even know what it was. Like, I have done masks forever. So, I don't feel bad about putting these ones on him, and I don't want him to ruin his skin like I have done in my life. So, all 4 naturally based products. Make sure I feel like I've got a cold one too to close his pores, so we'll do that. Normally this would be in the bathroom where he can actually like rinse, but I figured I would show you guys taking it off. Essie's like, Mom. Alright, take a feel, let me know if it feels like everything's off. Touch it. Does it feel just smoother?
Yeah, way smoother.
Okay, dry your face.
And you will not be seeing me in every video. You'll be seeing like switching off from Dylan and me.
Because I have conned my children into helping me because it makes me more comfortable. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so he's going to do this. He's been getting lessons on how to put face stuff on his face so that, you know, he's got girls watching and everything now. He doesn't want to admit it. He did wash his hands before this, so. All right. So I wanted to just read what it has actually on there for this one. It has fruit enzymes provided an exfoliating experience to help remove dead and dry skin and reveal a fresher looking complexion. And then it just tells you how to do it. The on mask to this one is either the Hot and Gold or the Apricots Overnight, and this is for dry skin. So that's kind of where we've gone. I have a feeling, give me about 6 months, and he's gonna turn from a dry skin to probably either a combo, or let's be honest, he'll be in straight puberty, so he'll be in an oily skin. But for right now, I think the one that I'm gonna get over for him is there is a Apricots Overnight, which is, they have 2 for dry skin. They have Hot and Gold, which it says, give your skin a richer and brighter appearance with the gold. He's not at that point. That would be more for somebody that was older that needed like the plumping and the taking off the fine lines. The Apricots Overnight contains an apricot, a blend of apricot and other fruit extracts that provides intense moisture for a more supple looking skin. So I think I'm probably gonna do the fruit for him, and then the, I guess, other fruit, so pineapple and then apricot. To me, that just makes more sense for my child. So yeah, he's not red, so I'm actually good to see that. You want to get close? Can you get closer?
Yeah.
So he's not red, whereas I was worried about that with the cackle spackle because it was more spearmint, and he is pretty like smooth. Oh, he's so cute. He loves his mom. If anyone has any questions, so I used a foundation brush. You can use any of them. I would say even like at Rite Aid, they have Wet n Wild ones that are pretty good. Buy a cheap one. This is not a cheap one, but I don't use foundation brushes, so I just grabbed the one that I have. And so this is a Sigma one, which I guess in relative to most of them, it is a cheap one, but Wet n Wild has actually a pretty good one that you can get. Anything that was like flat and wide, I would say would be a perfect one for masks. And that way, like, I cannot stand, I don't know who's here with me, but when you get stuff in your fingernails, like I cannot stand putting lotion out. Like if you ever get a sample from me, you're gonna get like a little stick to be able to get it out of the pot, because I cannot stand things underneath my fingernails. It grosses me out. So I want to go over also like kind of the samples that I have right now available. I have more coming. I have let's see, for the chunk bars, I can do, this is the bean one, so it's like espresso. So I have a couple of these. I made up today, what did we make up? We made up the milking it chunk, so I have a couple of those. Yummy. This is like the one that I bought for myself and I love. I have the Ain't That the Truth, the unscented hand cream. I've got a couple of those that I can give out to. The ones that I got with my pack, I got the pineapple face mask, which we just did on Landon. He loves it. It actually turned out really well. And you know what? Out of all that I had, I still have half a thing left. So Dylan's gonna get one tomorrow. BFF. Okay, Mallory. This is what I'm gonna send you. I got a message from Mallory, was wondering what we could use for acne. So I started using this one a couple days ago and I love it. So it's an exfoliating daily face wash, and this is out of their Look Natural line. So this is that line that I was telling you guys that is all natural based products, and it's vegan. So there's nothing in here that's an animal byproduct. There we go. So I'm gonna get that over to her too. And I'm also think that I'm gonna do the Suns Out, Funds Out, because of the fact that it's aloe and vitamin E. No matter what, that's going to be good for your skin, and your skin's going to absorb it. It's not just going to be sitting and clogging your pores. I have a lip oil. I also have, okay, their hand creams are amazing. So, no joke, I've got, yeah, go get the grapefruit and then the other one. I have 3 different kinds. So, this is actually the product that got me stuck first, because in Kansas my skin on my hands is so dry that it was like flaking, and I've never experienced that in my life. Look at him. Yeah, my mom's hands are gross. So I have 3 different kinds. I have ones that I bought for myself personally that I can still make samples out of. So I've got, this is the one that I bought for myself personally. It's Oh Snap. So it's grapefruit, brulee, whatever. But it smells like really like a sugary.
It smells really good.
It smells like a sugary grapefruit.
Mm-hmm.
I guess. Yeah. So Oh Snap. And it is thick, you guys. Like thick, and it is really good. And I'm going to put some on right now. And then we have, this one is the one that came in my pack. And Landon and I both opened it, and I was like, ooh, that smells really good. Mm-hmm. So it is spicy mandarin and jasmine, which I am not a floral person. Anybody that knows me, like, I go more for the fruit stuff or like the coconut type thing. I don't, this is good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I love that I have little like people that are like, oh, that's great, Mom. Okay, so that one's good. And then these ones that came, it says, oh, here we go. So creamy vanilla and peony. So if you're more of a floral person, this is probably going to be right up your alley. So a hand cream again, and it's called Posh Boss. So I have quite a few of these too. Other things that I can do samples of right now. Yeah, yeah, I will. anything I showed in my video last time that I bought personally, I can always cut up and everything. So we've been just using a spatula to get it out, so no hands have been touching it. See, there's the spatula you'll get with your samples. It's pink. Ooh. I also have this chunk bar, which is sweet mint lemonade. I actually can't wait to try this because I love mint lemonade. Lemonade anything. No, I got it, buddy. Other thing is I got another Snarky bar. Now this is the one that is Phopology. And this one is sugar beads and shea butter exfoliate to moisturize with coconut shell powder, scented with sensual plum, bergamot, and vanilla musk. Okay, I am a huge bergamot fan. Jen and I went to Canada. God, when was that, Jen? 3 years ago? 2 years ago? And there was an essential oil place that we had lotions made up, and you could get like the base, and then they put the essential oils, whatever it was that you wanted, and bergamot was the one that I had chose. That was the best thing ever. I actually have it burning in my diffuser right now. It smells good. I like it. Makes my head feel good. BFF, I already went through. This is the one I used today. Mallory, this is going to be coming towards you for samples. The exfoliant daily face wash. I also have a Bright Young Thang, not Thing, which is the Look Natural face wash, which is ginseng, macadamia oil, and caffeine. So I would say this is more for like when you get the fine lines, because let's be honest, every time you smile, these are amazing. And the caffeine is going to work on plumping those up. So this is another Look Natural product that I can get out. And skin sticks. This is what I was trying to explain the other day, and I couldn't remember what the heck they were called. I have 3 now. I'm so excited. And Corbin used this one today on a bug bite. So this is the one that's called the Healer. Okay. Now, as I was trying to explain it, and I didn't do a very good, and I just dropped the freaking lid. I didn't do a very good job. It reminds me of chapstick. Okay? In the consistency of it. Now, what this one has, did you find it?
Yeah.
Thank you, my love. What this one has is shea butter is the Mother's Nature, you're in my light. Mother Nature's Miracle. Use the tip to toes to moisturize and help calm whatever ails your skin. So I think what we're going to use this for, I used it for a bug bite for Corbin today. Dylan had like some kind of rash on her elbow that I used it on. So once tomorrow happens, I'll kind of know how that works. With Landon, I think what I'm going to try and use one of these on, and it's either going to be this one or the Deja Vu, whatever the hell it's called. I'm going to try and use it around his nose because like I said, we are having massive dry right in here. I went through it as a kid. So is my son then. So this one is legitimately just a hemp oil and shea butter. So this one is just like more of a, let me open it. It's going to be the same consistency, but it's just a skin. It doesn't have very much essential oils in it, whereas this one has essential oils for healing properties. And then the As Good as Gold skin stick. I don't know why I can't read. Do you ever notice like as you get older, I can't read shit anymore. Like I literally have to do, I used to always joke with people about reading accounting reports, you know, you had to do like the focus, and I'd be like, oh, I'm never gonna get to that point. Guess what? I can't read anything. I have to focus on it. When did that start? Okay, so this one, you're in my light again. Okay, smooth over eyes and face, the argan oil and other natural butters. So this one is more for, and it's the same color. There's no color to it. There's no additive color to it. It says As Good as Gold, but thank God they didn't change it the gold color to match it. I hate that. Let's add red dye number 3 just because the thing says it's supposed to be red. That's retarded. So this one is more for like the fine lines in here. It's going to be more for like making your skin look good. What else did I get? I think that's it. I have more stuff coming. I have the avocado oil coming. I have a hot pepper stick and a cooling stick, so kind of like an icy hot, but more natural. That's coming. I don't know. I have some other stuff. But yeah, ask me, look online, see if there's anything that you're like wanting to know about or wanting to try. And I can try and get some samples for you in. Yeah. All right, you guys, ask any questions. My beautiful.
Hi.
How does your face feel now?
Fine.
Does it feel funny when you smile? I hate that when you do a mask and then it's like tight. No?
Feels fine.
All right. All right, you guys. Love you.
Bye.